Hey guys. So first of all, I just wanted to let you know I made some instructions from the booklet that I'm going to leave in the kitchen so that you can find out how to take it apart and clean it and everything like that. And I'm going to put it on top of the drink cooler. So it'll be in there. And it also tells you like nutritional information and stuff for some of the different vegetables. But Joy was awesome enough to get us this great juicer. And it's amazing, and we want you guys to know how to use it, so we're doing this Tech Talk to teach you how today. Some of the benefits of juicing, just before we get started too, is just that a lot of people don't eat enough vegetables. So if you drink something like this once or twice a day, and we've been trying to do wheatgrass shots in the morning, I'm still trying to figure out how many I need to make, how much grass you need to cut every morning, and we're still working through that, but hopefully we'll get that down. You guys can all have some in the morning. But one of the benefits is just that you can basically get all your daily nutritional value from just a couple of glasses of juice a day. So we're trying to do that for you. But here are some of the parts. You want to put them together in this order. These are the augers, and they're metal augers. And one has plastic on the bottom of it, and you're going to put that on the one that doesn't have, there's like one that has plastic, one that's just metal. So you'll put the plastic on the metal, and then the same thing with this one. This one doesn't have plastic on it, but this has plastic washer on that. So you'll put it on this side. And this is what's going to do all the grinding. There's no blades or anything. It's just going to grind all the juice out. And then this is basically the screen and filter. So this is just one solid piece that's going to go right on the front like this. And on this side, there's a lock that you're going to pull down, and that just makes sure that it's not going to fall off or anything. And then this, you also want to make sure that you put on, just because otherwise it's going to splash out the top on you. So just put that on. It's just a guard so it doesn't splash on you. And came with a Pyrex container. So right here where this piece of metal comes down, it's where the juice is going to come out. So you just want to make sure that this is underneath there. And then on this end is where all the pulp's going to come out. Because what it does is just separates all the pulp from the juice, and you're going to drink the juice and throw away the pulp. And you just make sure that it's stuck under that lip. So now we can get started with the juicer. There's a power button on the side over here. That's just going to make sure that the power is getting to it. And then there's a start button on the front. It's got a green button on around it, so you'll know which one to push. It's pretty quiet. I don't know if you guys have heard it before or not, but it doesn't make a lot of noise even when you're feeding things through it. But we'll just put some, this is Shard, and a lot of greens and stuff have a lot of calcium and protein. A lot of people don't think that, but when you're juicing it, you're getting all it out at once. Instead of just trying to eat this, you're not going to eat a lot of it. So when you're doing a lot of juicing, you'll get a lot of protein and calcium out of it. And you don't want to stick your fingers inside either, because it's metal. I haven't tried juicing my fingers yet, and I don't want to. But it pretty much just takes it right in. You don't have to really even do that much pushing, and you don't want to pour stuff down in there, because that might bog down the machine a little bit, because it's turning at a really slow speed, just so that it can get as much juice out of it as it can. And since it's going at a low speed, it's not producing any heat at all. And when juicers produce heat, which are a lot of juicers that have blades, they'll kill a lot of the nutrition that's in the juice. So this one's really good because it doesn't produce any heat at all. So that was all my Shard. This is some kale. And the foaming's normal. You can scoop that off, but I usually scoop it off in the morning and stuff when I'm doing the wheatgrass shots, because it makes a lot of foam. And just so you guys know too, the vegetables and everything that are up over there aren't washed, so make sure you wash them before you use them. I've already did that, so I hope you guys have been washing it when you've been eating them already. Should have sent that out in a memo, I guess. And then celery. Celery is really, when you're doing like leafy greens and stuff, you also want something that's really juicy so that it mixes it up pretty well with it. Because otherwise you'll just be taking shots of it because you're not going to get a lot of juice out of like the wheatgrass or out of kale, things like that. You don't get a lot of juice. So with cucumbers or celery, that's where you're going to get your extra juice. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, a lot of them, the grinders that I showed you when I was putting them in, they, a lot of times they'll be plastic. So the fact that these are metal, it's really heavy duty. But you'll still want to take things out, like if you juice a plum, which I haven't done or anything like that, you make sure you take the pits out of things because the pits might mess it up. Seeds are fine though. They can do seeds. And it's dishwasher safe. I checked online just to make sure. I'm not finished. I'm going to put some of the fruits and stuff in it too so it tastes better, and then you guys can try it.
Is there any use for the pulp?
The pulp? Yeah, a lot of people, what they'll do is if you have a dehydrator, which I don't, you can make like veggie patties and stuff out of some of them, which is kind of interesting.
Starting next Wednesday, William's actually making veggie patties instead of pizza every day. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Or a lot of people use it for compost, which I don't know if we really want to start a compost. So we just throw it in the trash for now.
I just wanted to share a personal story with you. 2 weeks ago, before we bought this, I couldn't get out of bed and walk. After drinking one shot of wheatgrass, which is equivalent to 10 to 12 pounds of actually vegetables, I could actually not only walk, but I could jump higher than I ever did before. Thanks for changing my life, William.
You're welcome.
It's kind of like a name, like the Willie 2000 or something like that. You know, like. The lean, mean, really juicy machine.
So you want to make sure that it's completely off. So you hit the red button on this side, and then the power button over here. That's just so no electric's going to it anymore.
And then unplug the power to be safe, just to make sure, because if
Yeah.
it gets inside of there, it will do exactly what it does to the actual vegetables to your hand.
So see, this is why I wanted to put that on top too, because that would have sprayed like all over you. So then basically you just unlock this side over here, and this pulls out. Sometimes these get stuck inside, so you just need to tilt it and smack it on your hand and they come out. But then basically I'll just take these over to the washer, or to the sink. And this just kind of like comes right off if you run it into the water. So then that just all kind of comes right off. And if like you're not going to make any more juice or no one else is going to make any juice once you rinse it off and everything, you can throw it in the dishwasher because dishwasher safe. Not this part though. Just FYI. It does have to be said.
Okay.
But that's basically it, yeah.
Cool. Great job, William.